Students, you can see my screen. Justin and Adil, can you see my screen? Students, am I audible? Justin, can you hear me? Adil, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes or no, maybe tell me. Can you hear me, people? Justin and Mohammed, can you hear me? Adil, can you hear me? Adil, can you hear me? Jasleen, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just asking you people from last 5 minutes, but no response.
Sorry,
Earlier
ma'am,
I
my
was not
internet
audible.
was lagging.
Okay. Adil, can you hear me? Jasleen can hear me, and you?
Ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, we'll do these questions. Then we will be doing the NCERT questions. Okay, these questions. Okay. 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 So now first thing is that why does a desert cooler cool better on a hot dry day? See, if you have a hot dry day, right? Like it's a hot day. So why the desert cooler cool better on hot dry day? So what happens? See, in a desert cooler, the water inside it made to evaporate. Okay. This leads to evaporation of energy from surrounding, thereby cooling the surrounding. Again, we'll know that evaporation depends on the amount of water vapor present in the air. If the amount of water vapor present in the air is less, then the evaporation is more. So on a dry day, the amount of water vapor present in air is less. Thus, water present inside the desert cooler evaporates more. See, if your air is light, you can evaporate easily. But if your air is heavy, then you can evaporate. So on dry days, there is no humidity basically. So that's why they are lightweighted, and thus water present inside the desert cooler evaporate more, thereby cooling the surrounding more. That is why desert cooler cools dry on a hot dry day. Okay, clear? So you are not going to write this. You are just going to write when a liquid evaporates, the particles of liquid absorb energy from the surrounding to compensate the loss of energy during evaporation. This makes the surrounding cool. Okay, clear? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you will also write in a desert cooler, the water inside it is made to evaporate. Okay. More. Okay. Just don't write this. First of all, write this, and after that, write this from here. This water present inside the desert cooler evaporate more, thereby cooling the surrounding more. That's why desert cooler cools better on a hot dry day. Okay. Today you people have to do little bit of hard work like the question and answer. Okay. So I will not pressurize you people more. We will complete these questions today and some questions tomorrow, like the next class. Okay, so don't worry, take your time easily and write it down. And let me know once you are done, okay? Okay, Justine done. Adil done?
No.
No?
No, I'm done.
Okay, good. Okay, next the question is, how does water kept in an earthen pot, matka, become cool during summers? Okay, so as I told you earlier, like tomorrow itself, for example, this is any material. Okay, if you will add the particles over here in this material, so basically these particles will take energy from this material and this material will become cooler. So similarly, this is the matka. So sun radiation are going to fall over here, like the water is here. So they will observe the heat from this matka and they will cool the water inside. Okay. So what happened? There are pores in the earthen pot through which liquid inside the pot evaporates. So basically, in the earthen, like the matka, they have pores. So basically, the liquid inside the in matka you have water. So liquid inside the matka they evaporates through this pores, and this evaporation makes the water inside pot cool. Because when you evaporate, the surface become cooler, right? In this way, water kept inside the earthen pot become cool during summers. This only happens during summer. Why? Because evaporation takes place when there is sun, right? And when there is sun, like when there is warmness in summer season only. Okay, so you will write from here.
Finish, ma'am.
I'm done.
Adil done.
Yes.
Next question is, why does a palm feel cold when we put acetone and all that? So we have already done this, so we will not do this. Okay. Next is, we are able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer than a cup. So saucer is basically like this and cup is like this. Okay. So you can see the surface area is more, the surface area is less. So what happens basically, see, you can sip hot tea from a saucer in a good way. Why? Because the surface area is more, so evaporation will be more because we did factors affecting evaporation. So with the increase in surface area, evaporation increases. So it will cool down fast. So you can easily sip it. But in cup, the surface area is less, so it will take time to evaporate. So the question is, why we are able to sip hot tea or a milk faster from a saucer than a cup. So a liquid has a larger surface area in a saucer than in cup. Okay. Does it evaporate faster and cools faster in a saucer than in a cup? For this reason, we are able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer than a cup. Clear?
Yes.
Jaslyn, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, write it down.
Done.
Jaslin, done?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
Now the next is, what type of clothes should we wear in summer? So we need to wear the cotton clothes in summer. Okay. This one also we did, right, students? You have written this question? No or yes? Yeah, you have written this. Now, why should we wear cotton clothes? Right? So, what type of clothes should we wear? We should wear cotton clothes. And the answer you have already written, so no need to write it. Okay, so basically we are done with the chapter questions. Now we will be doing the exercise question. Okay. So the first one is you are going to convert it, the following into the Celsius. So you remember the formula K equals to, what was it? Who is going to tell me? Jaslin was there in the class. So what is the formula, Jaslin? K equals to dash plus C. What is the value? Check your notes. I think day before yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. 1 second. Ma'am, 273.
Yes, 273. Right? So this is the formula. 273. Adil is for you because you were absent. So this is the formula. K equals to 273 plus C. This is the relationship between this. So now you have to convert the temperature into Celsius. So this K is given, right? This K is given. You can find out C. So both of you do it with this formula. You have to find out C. K is given. So tell me what is the answer. First one, Adil will tell, and second, Justine will tell. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
First one is 573K.
Pardon, Adil.
573K.
Okay, 510.
73.
Didn't get it. Adil, write in chat box. You're not audible.
573.
This is right. What I have written. 510.
No.
Then
573K.
okay, 573.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so your answer is 573. This one.
Yes.
Adil, check it. You wrote over K. You wrote. This is you are solving this one, na?
Yes.
Justine, your answer.
Ma'am, I got 300.
300. Oh my God. So you people are getting exchange offers. Okay. So Jasleen is right. Okay. But Adil, you were wrong. See, this is very important. It's very simple. Just remember this formula. Okay. So what's your K? Your K is 300. Right, Adil? Yes or no, Adil?
Yes.
So you have to find C. So C will be here, and this 270 through, sorry, this 273 is in plus. So it here it will be like 300 minus 273 equals to C. If you will subtract it, what will be the answer? The answer will be 27, and that will be C. 27 degree will be the C. So what you did, you added that. You added both of this, na?
Yes.
Why? You can see it is in plus. The relation is here. It is in plus. So if you will bring this 273 to here, then it will be in negative. Na sign changes. This is the equals to. If you are going from here, if it is plus, it will be minus. And still, if you are going from here to here, it will be the sign will change. Right? So here, the sign is of plus. So if you will bring the 273 over here, it will be in minus. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So you can quickly write the answer. Just do the first one as well and write it down in your note. Just don't follow the shortcut one. Just write exact way. The first write the formula. K equals to 273 plus C. Then put the value and get the answer. Done?
Yes.
This thing done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the similar one is here, right? You have to convert it into Kelvin. C is given. So in this formula, C is given. You have to find K. Very easy. First one Adil, second Jaslin. Quickly.
Okay, ma'am.
First one is 523.
First one is
523.
500.
Yes.
Adil, I'll kill you. Okay? Clear? Just check it. Okay, 523. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, I thought you were saying 573 and I was like, Adil. Okay, good. Justine, your answer?
I don't know if I'm getting it right. Is it 3, 4, 5, 7?
Jaslene, you have to find C.
Ma'am, after 373, there's a
Okay,
0,
okay, okay.
right?
Adil, I'm just correcting you again. Actually, I also thought that this is 250, but this is not 250. Actually,
Oh.
it is like this. Adil, your answer was correct because you considered it 250, right? But it is 25 degree Celsius, and here it is 373 degree Celsius. So
Mm.
Adil, correct your answer. This is 25. This is not 250. This is 25 degree Celsius, and this is 373 degree Celsius. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, 100 degrees Celsius.
100.
Degrees Kelvin.
How can it be 100, Jasleen? What you are doing?
And D.
You C is given. K is not given. C is given.
Oh, okay, okay, fine.
Mm-hmm. You have to find K. Sorry.
Ma'am, 646.
Adil,
Yes.
done or doing?
Done.
So what's the answer?
298.
Okay. So yes, the answer is 298K and 646. Why? Because only you have to put the value of C and you have to add it and you'll get the answer. Okay. So both of you do this. Okay, because Justin you have to do the first one and Adil you have to do the second one. Quickly do it and let me know. Okay. Done.
Yes.
Justin.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is one of the most important question and you can say the favorite question for the examiners. Okay. When I was giving boards, right? When I was in 10th class, this question came in my class, Netherlands boards. So I can like this is somewhere repeated. So this is important. So you have to write it. And not write it, just understand it and after that you write. Nebuthalian balls are basically, that balls which we keep, the white color balls which we keep inside our clothes. When your mom, do room cleaning or something like that, in your beds also she keep this white color something. Are you aware of it? It smells good. In Hindi, it's like kapoor. Are
No,
you
ma'am.
no? So yeah, okay. So basically, this is naphthalene balls. Like they are of white colors. Okay. So what people usually do, they keep it. For example, I'm keeping the winter clothes. Summer season came. I'm keeping winter clothes. I will not be using it for next 6 months. So I'll keep all the clothes together and I'll put a naphthalene ball over there, right? So that all, like, it prevents it from bacteria. Plus, it smells good. So you like your clothes will always feel fresh. So that's why naphthalene balls are kept. Okay. So, but what happens? These balls, like, you'll keep it, and after 6 months or after few years, they'll basically disappear. Like there will be no ball. Okay. So, naphthalene balls disappear with time without leaving any solid. Nothing is left. Okay. So how? So naphthalene balls shows the property of sublimation. You know, na, when solid get converted into gas, that is known as sublimation, right? So naphthalene shows the property of sublimation. Evaporation of naphthalene takes place easily, and so it disappears during the course of time without leaving the solid. So basically what happens, sublimation takes place and evaporation happens for naphthalene bonds, and nothing is left behind. The solid get converted into gaseous form. Is it clear? First one.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next, we can get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away. So basically what happened, perfume vaporize very fast and its vapor diffuse. Diffuse, intermixing of two particles. So perfume particles and air particles, they diffuse easily. That is why we can smell perfume sitting several meters away. Clear? So you will write both the question and both the answer. You get these type of question here itself. Why this happens or why that happens. So write the question and write the answer straight.
Finished, ma'am.
Done.
Okay, good. Okay, so arrange the following in increasing order of force of attraction. So this is already, oxygen is gaseous form. That's why force of attraction will be low, right? Water is liquid, so force of attraction will be more as compared to gaseous than sugar. So you have to arrange them in increasing order. So least, then this, then the highest one is in sugar. So this you already know, so no need. Okay. So now, what is the physical state of water? Okay. So this is very important. 25 degrees Celsius. So it will be basically liquid, right? Because it is 25 degrees Celsius. So you know what is the melting point and the boiling point? 0 degrees Celsius is the melting point, right? So if it is like after 0 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius, so basically water will be in liquid form, right? 0 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius is basically the melting point. So it will be solid or liquid. Okay. And 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point. So it will be liquid and vapor. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can write it down.
Done.
Okay. Just like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the last question we are doing. Then I'll leave you people. So question is give two reason to justify water at room temperature is liquid. So silly question. You already know that water is liquid, right? So water at room temperature. Room temperature is basically normal temperature, right? But if you will increase the temperature, then the water will become vapor. And if you will decrease the temperature, then water will become solid, right? It will become ice and here it will evaporate. So water at room temperature is liquid because it has fluidity and has definite volume but no definite shape. So that's why water is liquid. And next in an iron almirah is solid at room temperature. So an iron almirah is solid at room temperature because it is rigid and has definite shape. So quickly write it down.
done.
Okay. Justine, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. So students, you will be revising the questions. Like we'll be doing the remaining question. Like only few of the questions are remaining. And prepare yourself for Viva. Okay, like the one word questions that I'll be asking in the next class. Like 5 marks Viva will be there. Like I'll be asking 5 questions with Adil to Adil and 5 questions to Justine and